Hi, this webinar will explain to you what is available inside the Sanlam iTrade website and how to access it. You log in by typing your username and your password in on the sanlamitrade.co.za website. Once you've logged in, you will see a page that looks like this where your portfolio will be displayed, or all the portfolios that you have access to you can select there. Then under the trading and portfolio pages, there are a lot more. There's also log into your CFDs. There's your watch lists that you can set up to watch certain shares. You can log into trading, which we'll show you in a new webinar, as a third webinar. There's some more information there, how to change your password, user settings that will allow you to receive emails of new research, etc. If you want to withdraw money, what you do to deposit money, the interest rates that we pay on cash, credit on the accounts, all that information is there. We've also got the market overview pages on the website, which will show you basically the same little graphs that we have on the landing page, the morning digest, etc. Then there's the research pages where you can access the research. We get research from 3 different sources. Sanlam Private Wealth produces research on the top 60 shares. Then we buy research from Intellidex for the mid-cap 60, and we buy research from Mercantile Capital for some of the smaller companies. So there's quite a lot of research reports on our website that is available. We also have the share data and charting pages. So if we look at the share data pages, very comprehensive. You've got pages and pages of information on every single listed share on the JSE. Here's one example, Sanlam. You can see there's a little brief summary of the results. There's a little graph there. There's some Sense News, which is the JSE's news service. You can also look at all the published results of the last 10 years. There's a detailed fact sheet that will show you what the company does, what's the nature of business. It shows you some stats, the directors, subsidiaries, dividends declared, and all of that. You can also look at the performance statistics. It tells you that if you invested in Sanlam, for instance, 1,000 Rand in 10 years ago, you will now have nearly 1,000%. You'll have 9,400 Rand at the moment. There's also market statistics, and what also interesting is the directors' dealings. So this shows you what directors buy or sell, and it's always important to see that because all directors must report their dealings in their companies at the end of every day if they trade it. There's also consensus broker forecast that tells you what companies are thought of by research analysts. Profile Media polls about 10 research houses like JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, Netco Securities, and so on, and they get information of whether they think it's a hold, a buy, or a sell, and you can see the changes there. There's also the charting pages. So if you go to the share data and charting pages, let me show you there. There we are. So we've got quite a good charting package available for free, included in the monthly fee. The information is available on all listed shares, all of the indices, all the major currencies, and under other you get things like the Dow Jones, you get the gold price, the oil price, and you can see all the ETFs there, and you can click on any of those to see what the chart looks like. So if we want to, for instance, go and see what the oil price is, you just click on oil, and it will give you the oil price in a few seconds. There's the oil price. You can view it over a year, over 5 years. You can see there's some moving averages. You can change the moving averages. Let's change that, say, to a 200-day moving average, and you see the 200-day moving average on the chart. You can add indicators like stochastics. Let me shorten this a bit. And your MACDs and all those indicators. You can add Bollinger Bands if you want. And there's quite a lot of things you can do on the charting pages. There's some more reports there. There's a learning center which will give you some modules on how to analyze shares, how to get to know technical analysis. But the best part is that we have now got this course with StockShop that will replace this with a much more user-friendly learning experience. This is what happens inside the website. So if you go to log into trading, you will enter your password here, and it will take you to the trading part of the website. There's some videos as well that you can access on how this website works. But in the next one, I'll give you a brief overview. In the next webinar, I'll give you a brief overview of that. Thank you.